Hello, everyone. How is everybody? If anyone's out there, I know it's late at night. It's 11:30 p.m. on the West Coast. So for all you late night sleepless singles looking for answers on YouTube, here I am, ready for your questions. So please do not hesitate to ask. Hi, True Love. Hi, Bebda. Thank you for joining me. It is $11 a question, and I promise you will definitely not regret spending it. Even if the answer is not what you wanted to hear, it will definitely be accurate to the best of current knowledge. Not that things can't change, but as it stands now, I will definitely let you know what is true. So, Babita, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How are you? I might start. I'm here in the outdoors, as you can tell. So if you see any little ants or beetles or something crawling around, it's just because I'm actually outside. So don't mind that. You can't really tell because that clock is kind of covering up. There's a tree holding it up behind it. So if you guys need more time to think about whether or not you do want to order a reading, I'm going to go ahead and start getting into some signs. So, let's get into it. Let's grab some cards. Okay. I will draw a couple of cards for what sign should I do first, guys? I'll go by the elements. Let's start with earth signs. Let's start with Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But anyone who wants to can order a reading at any time. But otherwise, I will get into quick cards for our signs just to kick off the whole live stream. What do we have in store for our Capricorns this coming week or weekend? Let's see. How was everybody's day? What time is it where you guys are at? Babita, True Love, where are you guys at? Okay, something came out, and it is the Fool upright and the Queen of Cups reverse. Bottom of the deck is Four of Wands. Okay. Sorry. That one does not want to stay. There we go. Okay, so Capricorn, what's coming up for you this wonderful weekend? Sahu, Pusha, hi. Thank you for joining me. Welcome. I was trying to combine welcome and thank you, and I come up with, I don't know. So right now we're just running through a few signs. Chihuahuas. I'm not sure if that's pronounced correctly, but thank you for joining me. How are you? Right now, we're just going through earth signs for everyone who just joined us. We're doing the earth sign readings, and if at any moment anybody wants a personal reading, it's $11, and you can definitely have one. And so far, there's no list, so I'll just jump right into it. Otherwise, we are going ahead with our Capricorn reading, and it is what's in store for you this weekend. Okay, this weekend, what I'm getting is you might be staying home or going to a concert. If you're thinking about going to a concert, it's probably because you want to just dive into some new energies, maybe after being pent up in your house for COVID and all that. And you might meet someone who you can have fun with. You won't like fall in love with them or anything like that, but you might come across somebody who piques your interest, who could be possibly a good friend to you. They might want to date you, but I'm not getting that you're going to be very emotionally interested. But let's draw a couple of cards for the outcome of this. If you're thinking about going to a concert, that sounds really fun. Summertime sounds really good. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. And the Five of Swords in reverse. A couple of other cards flipped over. The Four of Pentacles and the Strength card. You might be meeting a lot of people at this concert. Lately, if you've been feeling kind of isolated and a bit alone, going out this weekend is definitely going to change things for you. You're going to make a lot of new friends. You're going to meet some acquaintances. You're going to possibly even date someone, even though it might not go very far. You can still have some fun, let loose, relax, decompress. And overall, if you just go ahead and go for it, get out of your shell a little bit, crack open that cocoon, oh my gosh, cocoon. I'm sorry. I feel like all of us have been just crystallizing in our own personal cocoons lately. But anyway, if you open that up a little bit and let a few people in, I promise you they've been in the same situation. We've all been in the same situation, and you'll have a lot of fun. So if you're thinking about going out, doing something new this weekend, going to a concert, going to a party, going to, even just the farmer's market, be sociable, be talkative, get out of your comfort zone, meet some people. I'm not seeing anything bad here, so you're not going to regret it. You're going to have fun, and it's going to be great. So that is what I have for you, Capricorn. That's what you have in store for you this weekend. Now, continuing with our earth signs, we'll move on to Taurus, and we'll see what is in store for our Taurus friends this weekend. Mark, can you chat with them? How's everybody doing? Does anybody want a personal reading? All right. Right off the bat, we have Harriet. Wow. Okay. We have the Hangman. We have the Empress. A lot of major arcana. We have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, Taurus. This weekend, you may encounter a few challenges, especially possibly dealing with an acquaintance of yours with the Seven of Swords here who might perhaps Seven of Swords card is, it's not like highway robbery or anything like that, but it is kind of like, okay, you do have to watch your back a little bit around this person. You're going to encounter someone who may have their eyes set on perhaps the same prize as you, and they could be sort of thinking about doing something about that. I'm getting that this person could also be potentially being used by maybe their mother or some kind of strong female figure who's in their vicinity. So if anyone's coming to mind, if you have a friend who could be a Gemini, maybe not necessarily, or this person might be more of an acquaintance also, not sure, but they, if they've been acting sort of strangely around you lately and you're kind of getting that something's up, maybe try to avoid that person this weekend, because they could be offering you some advice that you don't want, that you don't need, that probably isn't even true, and could be planting seeds of doubt or discord, and kind of just overall leaving you in this hangman energy concerning some type of situation where you do want to move forward, because the Chariot card was the first card that came out. Obviously that's a card of action, that's a card of movement, that's a card of, hey, go for it, green lights, open doors, just path is paved, all you got to do is go down it, right? But right after that came out the Hangman, and that means somebody's going to try to delay you a little bit, trip you up, make you doubt, kind of put speed bumps in your path, that kind of thing. So if you have something you're very passionate about that you just kind of want to go for, and somebody just kind of keeps popping up and gives you reasons why you shouldn't, maybe specifically this weekend, for some reason, you should avoid that person, because they're coming up as someone, not necessarily that you need to cut out of your life completely. They're bad news. Oh my gosh, this person's terrible. No, not necessarily all that. But perhaps just take a break from them for this weekend. Yeah. And that's what I got for you, Taurus. I hope that was helpful. Hi, Queen of Hearts. There actually isn't a list right now. There's not a free list. I'm just doing readings. I decided, since I wanted to go on earlier today, and I know I was on about the same time last night, but I kind of want to start the day earlier tomorrow, so I'm skipping the free list for tonight, and I'm just here going through just quick general reads for the weekend by sign. And if anyone wants to pay for a reading, then I'll pause and go ahead and get that taken care of. But otherwise, I'm just going through signs to see what's in store for everyone this weekend. But there's not actually a free list for right now, because I'm going to try to keep it a little bit short. So, right now I'm on Earth signs. I did Capricorn, and I'm currently on Taurus, and now we're going to move on to Virgo. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's in store for our Virgos this weekend. How is everybody's evening, by the way? Well, it's evening here. I'm not sure where you guys are at. What time is it? Where you all are? All right. Hey. Okay, what's in store for Virgos this weekend? High Priestess. You might be, Ace of Cups. No, I'm sorry, that's Ace of Wands, I believe. Or Pentacles, maybe. Six of Cups. Tower card. And Four of Pentacles. Okay, that is actually an Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to this particular deck. Ace of Wands, Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Tower. I'm getting that this weekend you might be thinking that you've received some inspiration of some sort that's going to keep you in somebody's life, someone you may not be necessarily very close to right now, but have fond memories of. You've been with them in the past, you've shared moments together, and they're on your mind. You can't, maybe you can't stop thinking about them, and you're thinking, I should just go ahead and take some action. I should just go for this. I should maybe tell them how I feel, or you have some kind of idea or plan to move forward with to let this. I'm getting the person is the High Priestess. I don't think that's you because this is your reading, so I think the High Priestess is maybe whoever you're thinking about with this Six of Cups card and the Four of Pentacles card. But the Tower card being here kind of tells me that you might want to make sure that whatever ideas or plans that you have for approaching this person again or trying to re-enter their life, you definitely want to make sure that they're not offensive, that they aren't pushy, that they aren't like passive aggressive or abusive or something that's going to turn this person's life upside down, or their world, or their home, or their whatever job, career, whatever the case may be. Because with the Tower card here, I'm a little bit concerned that whatever new idea you've come up with might be something that instead of opening a door to, instead of making this person want to open a door to you, might instead make this person want to completely cut you out of their life forever, depending on what this idea is. Now, it's rare that people just wake up one day and say to themselves, you know what, I really care about this person, let me go ruin their life. Usually that's not what happens. So I'm guessing that you have someone in your vicinity who's kind of maybe giving you really bad advice. And I think it's high time, especially if that advice has not been working, to get rid of that person, because it's clear that this high priestess, whoever that is who you want to be close to. It's whose life you want to be a part of. But the problem is that with that Tower card there, it's like everything you try to enter that person's life, or every manner through which you try to enter the person's life, comes across to that person as extremely offensive and dangerous and destructive. Now, people, they do not like that. They don't like having their lives turned upside down. They don't like having their worlds ruined and destroyed. They don't like, being trapped and having everything taken from them, and all that bullshit. People don't like that. It's not, there's a phrase that says you catch more flies or bees, whatever it is, with honey. Meaning, if you're nice and you're polite and you're agreeable and you are pleasant to be around, and the person's life is better because you're around, then they're going to want to keep you around. But if the person's life is worse when you're around, then they're never going to want you around. So, Virgo, for this weekend, if you're planning any kind of raids, any kind of, police activity, or whatever the case, I would forego that. I'm going to say nay to that, because you might be thinking, oh, that's going to keep me in this person's life. But really, it might do the complete opposite of that instead. It might make that person hate you. And I'm, again, just going based off of this Tower card, this Ace of Wands, this High Priestess. And the Six of Cups means it could be something you've already tried before, but you're thinking, well, maybe this time it'll actually work. I'm not so sure. You might want to go back to the drawing board, but this time with better counsel. Yeah. Because whoever you're getting advice from right now is just not doing you any favors at all. So maybe this weekend, instead of planning a Tower moment, you might want to plan revisiting everyone that's in your life and cutting some of them out of it, especially if nothing they've told you or suggested to you has brought you anything that you actually want. I think that's what you should do instead of this. Okay? Oh my god, camera. Oh wow. Yeah, see? Topsy-turvy. I think that's a sign. That's a sign, Virgo. You need to readjust here. You need to do a lot of readjustment. And yeah, I think you're going to be better off on so many levels in the long run if you do. And that's what I've got for you. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to order a personal reading. And if any of this advice helped you in any way, don't hesitate to leave a nice donation. At the very least, if you could like, subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Have a wonderful weekend. And now we are gonna. Hi, Nick Smiley. Thank you for joining. Yeah, there's no free list tonight, guys, because I'm trying to keep it a little bit shorter, but I am doing readings. It's just $11, and I promise I don't think you're gonna regret spending it. It's gonna be the best $11 you've ever spent. I will tell you the truth. I won't mince anything, so. But now we will be moving on to let's do fire signs. Let's do Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What will you guys be up to this weekend? Okay, let's start off with our Aries people. See what's in store for them this weekend. Okay, Aries, we do have a few cards here. We have, first up is the High Priest, which is the traditional Hierophant. We have the Strength card. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Four of Wands. And the Three of Pentacles. Wow, look at that. All right. Let's see, Aries. This weekend, I think I'm not sure if you have any major plans, but it's whatever you do have planned is looking really good. Oh my gosh, I should have just left that card. I'm sorry. Let me fix this real quick. Was way more difficult than it had to be, but that's because the cards are slightly larger than the normal size deck. So, but we got them situated, so that's good. All right, for this weekend, I'm getting Aries that you might be working on something perhaps a new relationship or something that is very, in any case, emotionally fulfilling to you. It could be something around your home life. Maybe you're working on some kind of DIY project. Maybe you're doing some remodeling to your home. Maybe you're gardening in the backyard, barbecuing, uh, just kind of living life, living the life like it's golden, right? I mean, I'm seeing this Ace of Cups, this Four of Wands. I mean, if you're not planning a wedding, if you're not like planning some kind of major change in a new relationship or solidifying one, then this is probably some kind of major project dealing with the home that you're very passionate about, that you're looking forward to greatly, and you're working very hard on. And I think that whatever it is going to go well because you're investing a lot of energy. I can see that with the strength card here. It's definitely a passion project, and I'm seeing with the high priest that it's going to have a very positive outcome. So I don't know what else to say. This is a great reading, Aries. I mean, I think you really found your niche here with whatever this is. These are all really great cards. There's nothing in reverse. There's nothing negative. There's nothing to be concerned with. Yeah, I think you've got your ducks in a row. And whatever recent decisions you've made or whatever you've recently decided to really work on has definitely paid off. So this weekend's looking good. Whatever plans you have, go for it, enjoy it, relax, have fun, go out or stay in, work on whatever this is. And yeah, you're going to have a great time. This is a really good read. All right. So, thank you, Aries, for being here. And I hope that, if this resonated, you like, subscribe, and keep joining us for these readings. Otherwise, we will move on to our Leos. Okay, what is in store for our Leos this weekend? Okay, we've got the High Priestess. You could be working on something. Okay, the Lovers. You could be working on some love here, Leo. Okay. You've got the Two of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, Leo, I'm seeing here some good and a little bit of bad. So, what I'm getting is the High Priestess here is calling you to pay closer attention to what might be hidden underneath whatever plans you might have for this weekend. If you're working on some kind of project to collaborate with someone on something that may put somebody else on the defensive, and I'm getting that with the Seven of Wands card here, that is definitely a card of having your guard up or needing to have your guard up and being defensive and or going on the offense. I'm getting that. I mean, it's a little confusing with the Lovers card here and the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles might indicate that you're on the fence about whatever this plan or project may be, and it could be because you're not entirely interested in making someone need to defend themselves for some reason. I'm going to say go with your gut or your intuition and your conscience on this one. I'm thinking that somebody might have made an offer of some sort to collaborate with you on some kind of project regarding potentially a relationship, and I'm getting that based off of the Lovers card that's here. But I'm also getting that you're not entirely sure whether or not you should jump on board and your guard is up, or the plan involves having someone else put their guard up. But with a High Priestess here is definitely asking you to go with your intuition and follow your conscience and do not ignore your gut, because right now it may look like it's the wild wild west out there, anything goes. I mean, just there's no consequences to anyone's actions, but you might be surprised. Things come back to you sometimes in the weirdest ways. So if this plan doesn't feel right, doesn't sit right, and you're just a little concerned about it backfiring, then just decline. Just say, nah, with this Hermit card here, maybe keep to yourself a little bit, avoid whoever this person is who might be asked to do something not very, I don't know, not very worth doing. And maybe stay in, focus. If you're in a relationship right now, focus on that, cultivate it, nurture it, builds a stronger foundation there. And to anyone else who might come along, say, no, now's not really a good time for me to get involved in whatever this is. And yeah, that's what I got for you this weekend. So stop back by and let me know if any of that resonates and if any of this advice helped. If nothing else, definitely please like, please subscribe, and feel free, if you would like to, support the channel to leave a donation. Otherwise, we will be moving on to our Sagittarius. What is in store for Sagittarius this weekend? Beautiful Ace of Cups. The Moon. The Tower. Page of Swords. And King of Swords. Okay, Sagittarius, what I'm getting is you've had recently some new beginning in some area of your life that is definitely significant, as indicated here by the Ace of Cups. This is not like some kind of small new beginning, this is a major new beginning. And it's one that you find to be very emotionally fulfilling if it's not a relationship. If it is a relationship, congratulations. It looks like you might want to watch your step in it, but if it's a relationship, if you are very careful, it might pan out. And the reason I'm saying that is because the Page of Swords with the King of Swords and the Tower card and the Moon card, I don't know. I'm not really I'm not vibing here with this. It's like somebody watching you, potentially plotting against you, secretly behind your back to ruin your life with this Tower card. Now I know that's extremely negative, and you're like, dang, is all that gonna happen in one weekend? Well, I mean, I don't know. It's possible. Hopefully it doesn't. But maybe this weekend might be one where you stay indoors and just kind of Netflix and chill, right? Till this storm passes, whatever the heck it is. Because the Moon card with the Tower card and the Page of Swords card definitely indicates that somebody is watching you, kind of like laying in wait. I mean, of course, we don't have a Seven of Swords here, so it's not like they're. I mean, that would just make this picture complete, wouldn't it? But the Ace of Cups is also here. So I'm getting some positive encouragement from that card, which means if you kind of stay the course, keep doing what you're doing, whatever is working for you, and you kind of be wise about whatever people you let in to your inner circle or domain, whatever the case is, and you use a lot of discretion with whoever you surround yourself with, then you should be okay. We all have people out there who probably just are not great people, who don't have the best intentions for us. But I mean, that's just part of life. The only way to avoid that and them is to be wise about who you open doors to your personal life, and just be like the bouncer at a club, but for yourself. Be your own advocate. Be like, hey, you know what, you're not on the list, you can't get in. Now, I mean, of course, I'm not trying to say that you should become super tribalistic or anything like that, but maybe just for this weekend it might be a good idea, because I don't like that Tower card here. If you have some kind of plan for this weekend specifically that you are not entirely excited about or completely in love with, or you're kind of like iffy. It makes you slightly uncomfortable. Like you're looking forward to it, yeah, but you're not totally sure. Should I? Then don't. Just, take it easy this weekend. Don't, do anything too wild or crazy because I don't know. I don't know about that Tower card with the King of Swords. I don't know about this. And I'm getting that if you take this advice to heart, then this Ace of Cups card will definitely ensure that you'll stay safe, you'll be fine, nothing major will come at you, and this Tower card will stay over here in the back seat where it belongs, and it won't really come to much. It'll just be somebody else's sad failed plan to ruin your life. Instead of, up here front and center, it'll just stay right back there where it belongs, and you'll be okay. So anyway, that's just what I have for you this weekend, Sagittarius. Take it easy, relax, don't, you'll be fine. Okay, now we will move on to let's see, we did earth, we did fire, we have air and water. We'll do our air signs, and then we'll leave our water signs for last. First up for the air signs, we'll do Aquarius, then Libra, then Gemini. Okay, what is in store for our Aquariuses this weekend? Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. That's interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not the Ten of Swords. Dragonflies, and there's a cup there, if in case you forgot, or me. That's the Ten of Cups. That is not the Ten of Swords. I apologize. Wow, that is a great card to start a reading off with. Okay. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Hangman. The Six of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups. Wow. Aquarius, wow, that is a lot of cups. The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Aquarius, in case you were entirely unaware, although you may not have been, this right here, I've never seen anything quite like it. Either you are completely in love with somebody, or vice versa, somebody is completely in love with you. Now, if you're like, no, I'm not really in love with anyone, then it's obviously vice versa. And perhaps whoever this person is, you might be meeting them this weekend, but they are subconsciously in love with you. They are consciously in love with you. and even their higher consciousness is in love with you. Some, I mean, higher, lower, and just standard on all levels. This person or you is in love. And I think this weekend that's gonna like come up somehow with this Six of Pentacles and the Hangman. Maybe you've been, either you or they have been waiting for a while now to make this known, to come forward with this confession of sorts, this just grand love confession is what I'm getting, because I'm kind of, I kind of have the feeling that whether it is you or them, it's not something that's been at the forefront of neither you nor theirs frame of reference, or it's not at the forefront of their life or your life. It's something that you've kind of maybe tried to suppress or hide or ignore. And I'm picking that up with this Hangman. I'm not getting so much that it's something you've been waiting for. It could just be something you were kind of like trying to put on the back burner, trying to pretend like was not there, or they were doing that. And perhaps finally this weekend, it's just going to come to a head. It's just going to come out and make itself known. I am in love with Aquarius, or you as an Aquarius are in love with somebody else, because dang, this is legit. Wow. And I'm getting with this Six of Pentacles, which might be either their energy, whoever is receiving this declaration of love, I'm getting is going to, it will be well received. I'm getting that because the Six of Pentacles feels different from the other cards. So however this goes down, it's going to be good. It will be requited, it will be returned, and it will be mutual. So wow, this is great. This is going to be a great weekend for you guys. I'm so happy. I mean, this is amazing. So congrats, Aquarius. Goodness, go for it, go for that gold, and just, I don't know, cherish it. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so now we will be moving on to our Libras and then our Geminis. Let's see what's going on for Libra this weekend. What's in store for Libras this weekend? Libras and this weekend. Let's see. First up here, we have Two of Swords. You're feeling a little stuck or maybe blocked somehow from something. Three of Cups. hermit. Okay, let's pick this up. This is not very well positioned. Let's move that. The Sun card. Page of Cups. Okay, Libra. These are pretty good energies. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is the Two of Swords. Either you haven't entirely made up your mind about something, potentially asking somebody out, or maybe just getting back into the dating scene, something of that nature. Either you haven't entirely made up your mind about it, or something is blocking you from that. But this weekend, I see that, yeah, I think that's what it is. Either you're thinking about staying inside, you're thinking about just staying home, keeping to yourself, maybe renewing yourself emotionally with this Page of Cups here and the Sun card. Maybe you're just feeling like I just kind of need to recharge a little bit. I don't really want to go out, but you're thinking maybe somebody's invited you out, maybe there's plans and you kind of want to explore them, but you also just want to stay in, and you might not have made up your mind here. But apart from this Two of Swords card, I'm not seeing anything negative. So I think no matter what way you go, it'll probably be a pretty good weekend and you'll end up feeling rested and recharged no matter what. And depending on what it is you do for work or how you spend the rest of your week, you might definitely need to have that rest and that recharging and that, just kind of rejuvenating. So, hey, whatever you feel more inclined to. I think it doesn't matter what you do this weekend. It'll probably end up being really good with the Sun card here and the Princess of Cups. You'll find happiness, you'll find inner contentment, you'll find joy, and yeah, it'll be good either way. So don't stress out about it too much. Just whatever you want to do. It's kind of like the world is your oyster this weekend. You could go out and explore it, meet it face to face, or you could just stay in and watch a movie and see what's going on in some pocket of reality somewhere. So it's up to you. But I'm getting a good outcome either way. If you stay in, I'm getting like here, if you stay in, then you'll probably be happier. But if you go out, you'll probably be emotionally better off because you'll connect with other people. You'll maybe, yeah, just you'll keep your relationships cultivated, and you'll just kind of keep your keep you'll keep up to date with your contacts, your inner circle, your network, your friends, your family, your significant other, whatever the case may be, and that will bring you emotional fulfillment. Or you can stay in and just recharge, and that will just bring you a lot of happiness. So either way, choice is yours, and I'm seeing that it's going to be positive no matter what you choose. And that is for you this weekend, Libra. Now we're going to move on to our Geminis. Okay, cards, what is in store for Geminis this weekend? All right. First up, we have the Page of Pentacles. This could be you, or you could be dealing with someone who is a pretty good, stable, perhaps slightly younger individual who kind of has it all together, has a good head on their shoulders, probably makes a really great friend. And that's where you're starting off this weekend. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So if you maybe you can play the lottery, or uh, you might get lucky this weekend somehow. You might get those lucky numbers, or go out and have a good time. We also have the Satis House, Ace of Wands. Yeah, you might be feeling very inspired to do something, and with the Wheel of Fortune here, whatever this inspiration is, you should definitely go for it because it's going to have a very good outcome. Two of Cups. Oh, all right. This is some kind of a relationship here. Maybe you're going to go out on a date and Fortune's going to smile upon you, and you might end up falling in love with your date. Oh my goodness, with this Justice card. Wow. Okay, Gemini. You might be falling in love this weekend. Okay. This looks really good. Maybe you recently gained some kind of insight into how someone feels about you, or you made some kind of recent discovery, and I'm getting that based off of this Ace of Wands card. Either that, or there's some kind of new passionate beginning between you and this person. And I'm getting that this person is not entirely new because I don't see the Ace of Cups. It's the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Cups is like, okay, this is a new relationship, but it's very emotionally fulfilling and it has a very promising, bright future. However, it is a beginning, it is new. But since it's the Ace of Wands, I'm getting that this could be someone you already know because the Two of Cups is here and the Justice card is here. And now I've heard of people falling in love at first sight, but I don't know that I've necessarily ever heard of people just getting married at first sight, right? So I'm getting that you probably know this person pretty well, but you're getting a second chance with them. You're becoming inspired to just kind of start over with them, and it's gonna go well because the Wheel of Fortune's here, Justice card is here, Ace of Wands is here, and Two of Cups. I think your weekend is gonna be very rewarding, and congratulations, because I'm sure that you definitely deserve it. So there you go. There you go, Gemini. I think whatever you have planned, enjoy it to the fullest because I'm not seeing anything bad here at all. So congrats on that. And come back to the channel. Let us know how it went. Otherwise, we're going to move on to our. Let's see, we did all the air signs, I believe. Yeah, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. So now we'll move on to our water signs. We'll start with Cancer, Pisces, and then Scorpio. We'll finish off with our Scorps. Where's this deck at? Okay, cards. What is in store for Cancer this weekend? Cancers this weekend. What's in store for them? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, let's take a look here. First card up is Temperance. Not bad. You might want to slow down on something. I don't know exactly what, but the Fool card, if it's something that you just recently took up or you recently started doing, I'm getting that you're going to want to slow down on that, because here we have the Death card. That's not good. We'll put that over here. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Huh. Interesting. Okay, Cancer, this weekend I have very mixed emotions about whatever is about to go down this weekend. I don't know what this is. Temperance, the Fool card, Death, the Nine of Wands. Maybe you're planning or have recently started something new that isn't gonna go very well. And I'm going because I'm basing that off of the Death card. Now, even though the King of Pentacles card is here, which is a very good and stable card, it's right next to the Nine of Wands, which means whatever this is going to leave you feeling beaten up, depleted, desecrated, just whatever. Yeah, and then you know what? That's Crispy coming over here, meowing. Listen to this. Okay, he just stopped meowing, but there he is again. I don't know. I'm getting. Maybe you might want to revise whatever you have planned for this weekend, Cancer. I don't think it's going to go well. I'm sorry. I'm just got to be honest here. And even Crispy here agrees. Come here, Crisp. Crispy. Yeah. Maybe it has something to do with money with this King of Pentacles card here, Nine of Wands. Whatever it is, it's going to put you on defense, the defense mode. It's going to be offensive. You're going to feel defensive. It's going to bring some kind of an end with the Death card. And the Fool card is also here, meaning it's something new. And the Temperance card is saying slow down. Maybe reevaluate something, rebalance, just rethink whatever the heck you're thinking of doing this weekend. So I'm sorry that that was not more inspiring, but yeah, that's what's here. So yeah, maybe you know what? I want to leave you with something a little more positive and inspirational. I don't want to just say whatever new plans you have suck, so don't do them because they're gonna end badly. So instead, I will say this: maybe get a second opinion on whatever this is. You know, if I mean, maybe you feel pressured into it with this Nine of Wands card. Maybe you've just had enough of hearing people suggest you do this or you do that or you try this or you try that. So instead, you know what you can do? You can just get a second opinion, and then whatever that is doesn't really matter. Whenever anyone comes up to you and says, "Hey, you should do this or you should do that or try this or try that," you can just say, "No, I talked to somebody about it and they're very reliable, they're professional, I got a second opinion, and according to that, I just shouldn't do this." So even though it is what you want, you can just deflect. If they don't care what you want, you can just say, "No, I trust this person's opinion and I'm just not going to do it." And then maybe that might get them off your back. And I'm getting that they are definitely on your back about this with this Nine of Wands card here. This is like a card of definitely feeling beaten up and defensive and just kind of left battered after some kind of battle. So, yeah, someone's definitely on your back about something that's more than likely having to do with some money. And let's just not forget this death card here ain't good. And Temperance here is advising, this is like, get a second opinion, you know, because this here is like, you're not gonna be too happy about the outcome. So, and it's something new, something recent, more than likely, yeah, having to do with perhaps something financial, or maybe, I don't know. People don't usually deal with that stuff on weekends though, so could be something more for next week. Either way, Cancer, uh, yeah, try to take it easy. Try to relax instead of having to deal with this crap. And definitely come back and let us know how it goes. Or if any of this resonates, let us know. But either way, I hope you still find time to relax and enjoy yourself this weekend. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And keep coming back to the channel. Thank you very much. Now we will be moving on to Pisces. Let's see what is in store for Pisces this weekend. Okay. What is in store for Pisces this weekend? We have the Three of Wands. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's a nice card. Looks very idyllic, serene almost. It's lovely. Next up, we have, okay, the King of Pentacles. We have Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Oh, and Four of Wands. Oh, okay. These cards are always just slightly slippery. So, give me just 1 second, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, what I'm seeing is this weekend you have a golden opportunity to make a really nice home type project thing get off the ground. Maybe something you've been waiting for, something you've been working towards, kind of just been daydreaming about, perhaps. And so far, you might have been uncertain about whether or not it would happen or come to pass, so to speak. Or you've been just kind of watching and waiting and wondering what will be the right time to lay this foundation and have things set up in such a way to where it will last. With this King of Pentacles card back here, it speaks of very stable energy, very solid, very dependable. And it's kind of funny that it's kind of followed up by the Seven of Cups card, because the Seven of Cups is the exact opposite, right? Where the King of Pentacles is something you can count on. The Seven of Cups card is, you can't count on it. It's like anything goes, anything can happen. There's a lot of different possibilities here. None of them are necessarily appealing, even though they want to appear to be. And yeah, you've kind of been back and forth wondering, well, is this, it's kind of like not all that glitters is gold. And you're just sort of like, well, yeah, sure, there's this option and that option and the other option, but is there really? Because this guy, this is an interesting Seven of Cups card. It's like, yeah, sure, these are options and they're all great, I guess, but they're all kind of just whatever. you know I, I'm kind of getting that you've been very just sort of like nah to all of them. But it seems like finally one that you actually do want to build with has presented itself, and you've been waiting for it and wondering when will it happen. And perhaps this weekend you will definitely move closer towards it, because this Four of Wands card here would indicate that, yeah, it's something you can build and bring into your home, your personal life, bring in closer to you, especially with the Six of Cups card. It could be like, yeah, you're really looking forward to this. You're kind of fantasizing about it almost and just wanting it to come to fruition. And perhaps this weekend it might not, or well, I say it might not because of the Seven of Cups card, but it might because you got this Four of Wands card. So it could be that it's still in the works. Maybe it hasn't happened yet, but it's still on its way. You just kind of have to keep trusting, keep believing, keep working towards it, keep laying that foundation, and keep just zeroing in on what it is you actually want, who it is you actually want, and not getting distracted from that. And then all will be well. And eventually you'll get there. Yeah. You'll get out of this, whatever this is, and you'll move on to this. The Three and Four of Wands. Oh, and that's also very interesting. Here you have something that offers more continuity for sure. So, yeah, it's looking good, Pisces. Yeah, keep your head up and have a great weekend. Thank you for joining me. Now we'll move on to our last but not least sign of the evening, Scorpio. What's in store for our Scorpios this weekend? Let's find out. Okay, what is in store for Scorpios this weekend? Okay. We've got the Page of Cups. That is such a cute card. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the Page of Wands. We've got the Empress. And the Four of Cups. Interesting. This weekend, I'm getting that there is definitely someone that you do want to explore more options with, but for whatever reason, you're just kind of stuck in this Four of Cups energy at the moment, which is kind of like that last Seven of Cups card in the Pisces reading, which is just sort of uh not really too excited about whatever relationship status you're at right now, or whoever it is you're with right now. You're not too, let's just say, satisfied with it. I mean, the Four of Cups card is definitely a card of apathy, dissatisfaction, discontentment, boredom, just kind of like, whatever this relationship is, it is. Whatever it isn't, it isn't. And I'm not really like, I don't have too many hopes for it one way or the other. But behind that, you have the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands, but you also do have the Empress. So unless that's like, I mean, with the King of Cups here and the Empress and the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands, I mean, this could be a family. It could be a father, mother, and son and daughter. I mean, that could be it. Or if it's not that, then it could indicate that there is some kind of new relationship developing that has piqued your emotional and possibly sexual interest. Sexual with the Page of Wands, emotional with the Page of Cups, and the Empress there means that it is something that you should focus on and expect to grow and expand and be more fruitful, or perhaps even a bigger part of your life. And if so, it's going to bring, if you, I guess, give it that room to do so, it will bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, which is represented here with the King of Cups card. But it's a little bit confusing with the Four of Cups here, because that's definitely just kind of like, discontent card. Not necessarily contempt or anything like that, but definite discontent or discontent. Yeah. So it's not like the worst place to be, but it's not the greatest. You kind of do want to have some kind of a spark in your personal life. So it's definitely something that makes you feel more emotionally satisfied and whatnot. And I'm seeing that if this isn't your actual people that are around you, then there is something coming up for you that will definitely light more of a fire inside you and get more emotions going. Something that you do find more fulfilling, that you do want to give more room to grow. And I'm seeing that this weekend, or actually, if this is about what you're doing this weekend, it could be quite simply that you're going to be spending some time with your family. And if that's the case, I don't see any negative cards. I don't see anything bad happening. So I think there's a lot of potential to have a really great time with them and just kind of, as usual, which the weekend is for, something to look. I'm sorry, I'm actually getting a little bit tired right now. So if my words are kind of like getting jumbled, it's because of that. As per usual, what most people look forward to on the weekends is relaxing at home if they don't have any major plans to go out. So, with that in mind, because there's nothing negative here, there's nothing to be concerned about, then your weekend, if your plans are to stay in or to spend time with family, should go pretty well. And yeah, that's what I see for you, Scorpio. And I hope that was helpful. And now that concludes our list of the signs. Thank you all for joining me, whoever might still be here. And I hope that this was, at the very least, entertaining, if not informative, and hopefully even encouraging. And don't forget to please like and subscribe to the channel and the video. And if you feel so inclined to make a donation, that is very much appreciated. It helps us continue the channel, us being myself and my daughter who helps me with it. And otherwise, we will see you next time. Have a beautiful weekend and a great evening. Bye.